Oh, that is lucky. Otherwise, I would have taken that attack straight in the face. Oh, I whipped. Oh, you're fucking dead now, son. Really strong heavy attack for the stylish finish.
GG!
Hello, son.
You got an ornamental straight sword.
And a golden beast crest shield.
I witnessed.
Very nice. Let's see. Ooh, it requires 14 dex. That's a Dex Boys toy. Clearly they expected the Dex Boys to finish that fight. Oh, and here's his fucking tower shield that I hated so much. Strength toy for 24 strength. Okay, so it gets an even split of reward. A strength shield for Strength Boys, and a Dex sword for Dex Boys.
I'm more curious about where the next location is.
Yeah, it's like, how the hell do I end up in the tutorial zone from here? Time for revenge. That sounds like this is the way you approach this. Oh, nope, this man won. With the samurai of all things. That man's got a shit shield. He definitely went for that bow and his two-handed sword. Fire materials. Nascent butterfly. Ooh, that's pretty. Still no item. Okay. Could this be an item? I didn't even see the thing that I was picking up for that nascent butterfly. First off, well done. Didn't expect victory. Praise the victor. It's like a bunch of them are of samurai get out. Looks like. Try dashing through. Oh, what? He just straight fell off in the middle of the what? How many of them did that? Okay, that is fucking weird. That they just fucking drop before the cliff even ends. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see the break in the cliff. I mean, there's nowhere else to go. Oh right, I can jump. This seems like a good place for figure out how to do it without. I'm gonna face it this way.
Careful.
Okay, so maybe you can tell me. If I hold down the Y button, I end up with this menu. It looks like a menu for quick using items, but I never figured out. Oh, never mind. So how do I equip things to that? Oh, never mind. That's something I also figured out later on. Switch.
Press triangle on it, yeah.
So all I had to do was read the button prompts.
can also press triangle too.
Yeah,
There you
I'm
go.
familiar with this one from Bloodborne. And then I went back and I realized I could do it in Dark Souls too. I just saw somebody use the word victory. So what? Like, I would have expected that to have been concepts. Battle tactics? Things. Oh, there it is. I just missed it. There we go. Okay, we walk on the thing. And that's how you get to the tutorial, I guess.
You died.
So your death is mandatory. Does the cutscene change at all, I wonder?
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Well, nothing new in that cutscene, at least. Those tears used to mark the consolation prize of my failure. Today they are victory. Alright, now let's see if I can actually swing this around a little bit. I lack the dex requirement, not the strength requirement, so I should be able to actually see its moveset. Whoa. Oh, it's the sword he was swinging around, just really fucking tiny, so that I can swing it. stab up. So, just a longsword, it looks like. Oh, hello! This is a paired weapon. Ooh, so those still exist. This reminds me of... Lady Maria's Bloodborne somehow. Ah, but the strong attack still uses only one of them. Yeah. Golden tempering. Slender straight sword patterned after an antique ornament. Superior swordsmen prefer to wield one in each hand. After falling from grace, the dregs of the golden lineage sought power and purpose in the past. Golden tempering. Cross the two swords to grant them attacks holy essence. While in effect, strong attack performs a dual-wielding combo attack. I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to use that when I don't have the stat requirements for it, but we can try.
And so the adventures of T begin.
Yeah, I can't actually use the weapon art because they don't meet the stacks requirement. Let me see if there's anything special with the shield. Shield of dull gold with a base engraved in its crest. As its crest, okay. Lighter than most great shields and subsequently easier to wield. Subsequently. Okay, there we go. I knew I could pronounce that word. The base depicted is Sarash, aged counselor who guides the golden lineage. No skill. This armament has no skill. If the armament in the other hand has a skill, that skill will be used instead. Which means that if I didn't have like a lack in stat requirements, I could buff thanks to this. Okay, so before this would have been like a weapon art shield. Now this skill, it's just shield has no skill. Uses weapon skill. All right, cool. Actually, I'll just leave him equipped with this, so that if there's any kind of preview option, it's abundantly apparent that I won. So 14 dex for that. So I think the samurai and the bandit both could wield this as soon as they walk in with it. And then nobody has 24 strength. But what happens? Oh, I don't have enough strength to make my two-handed. I can block with it, though. That's different from when I... Oh, I could... Oh, before I was just putting it in one hand. So it makes sense that I can block with it. But I guess if you two-hand your shield... Yeah, you can still block with it. Carry, too. Oh, that thing's good. Okay, that's enough of that, then. Go. Bye-bye. Fucking hell, you can take him apart with a boat. It's like, I don't know what caused him to just stall out and just slowly walk towards me there at the end, but it certainly helped to be able to put 3 mighty shots right into his face. The last one didn't actually get a headshot, but he still whiffed his attack when he came for me. Now, where is this? Acquire materials, nascent. Oh, I see them. Oh, they're pretty. At least it doesn't say butterfly wings like the first thing you did was once you picked them up, was just tear their fucking wings off. Exceedingly rare to find. An arcane butterfly with transient lucid wings. Material used for crafting items. Exceedingly rare to find. This butterfly appears as if it's just emerged from its cocoon for its entire life. It's pretty. I like it. Alright, let's see what I can do with this toy. It's lighter in weight than my katana. Roundabout's the same damage. It actually has a 10% critical bonus modifier. It has lower strength scaling. Same dexterity scaling. Yeah, I know it has a straight sword moveset. I didn't get hit that entire time, did I? Huh. Yeah, and then it upswings, so it's not like it's a thrusting sword moveset with an S-stock swipe, but it's just a straight sword. It is pretty short, though, I notice. Since you're two-handing it, it's L1 is just yeah. I don't have any FP, otherwise I could do that for once. Also, I just noticed that boss does technically give you 3,200 or something. The money in this game. Runes, I think they call it. Doesn't look like there's any kind of ledge grabbing in this, unless it's because I have like 2 weapons in my hands. Let me up. Oh, is there an action here? No, it's just messages. Okay. What door? I see no door. Oh. Okay. So, you kill the Scion. And then you just walk off a cliff and die? It's like the 3,200 runes is just kind of a tease. Oh. I don't... That looks like a gesture I might unlock at some point. See, I've gotten into such a habit. It's like before I close the menu, turn sideways so I don't backstep off a cliff. There is precedent for gestures doing things. At least as early as Bloodborne. Don't know if Dark Souls 3 ever used it. What am I looking at here? Oh, I've got a bow. I can use that to look up a little more accurately. Like, at a distance, I thought that this was a statue of somebody, like, with an additional detailing of, like, a snake doing the Ouroboros behind it, but that's just some kind of odd-ass cloth, I think. Pretty sure. Anyway. Subtle. Oh, there's something over here. Oh no, I've been over here. No, nothing. Oh, hello. Too high up ahead. That's something interesting. It's like, because it uses the attack trigger to switch between two enemy modes, it's actually very possible to cause accidents while just trying to un-two-hand your weapon. So that's it. This is just, you have to take the plunge, eh? Let's see There's an interaction there just for a second that said, like, approach something or other.
Did you beat it?
Yeah, it's like you should back it up a little bit. It's like that last
I
fight.
gotcha.
It's like that last fight. I just absolutely took him apart.
You were just on the monitor and to the side, and I looked over and I saw you died, and I'm like, oh, he fell.
Now that I've gotten FP back. Oh, okay, so it lets you keep your the runes that you've got from killing that boss if you jump off that cliff, or like if you fall for that trap. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so yeah, it did let me see the full move set before when I was short on deck. Now, it said something about a special strong attack. While in effect, strong attack performs a dual-wielding combo attack.
You haven't been hearing me all this time, have you? Just that last part?
So. Yeah. Cool. Pretty FP intensive, but the actual strong attack doesn't cost any. Okay, well, that takes care of that. It's like now I actually got to see what that weapon does. Okay, so I have concluded everything that I wanted to know from that. So now I'm going to actually stop and then restart the stream with a different title so that I've got a separated record of just grinding the Scion from everything else that I plan to do, because I'm going to start on my actual main character now and play through like an actual regular human being.